Yesterday, Mike Sullivan spoke about wanting to work on combat drills and things like that. You guys did a little bit of that today. How difficult of that aspect of the game is it to reclaim after so much downtime?
Yeah, I definitely think that's one of the things that we need to focus on, kind of get that edge back in our game, that fight. And, if we do that, then we're going to be ahead of every other team.
Next question is from Rob Rossi of The Athletic. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, Jared. Thanks. So the end of before the break, I know it was frustrating for you. You weren't producing the way you wanted to. How did the break help you mentally? And was there anything you looked back on and said, I need to sort of get back to doing this or change to sort of get back to the way you were going before that stretch?
Yeah, I think I needed to shoot the puck more. I was in opportunities where I could have put that puck at the net, and I decided to hold on to it or make the extra pass. But I feel like that's something that I need to get past. And I kind of forgot about it, and I shot a lot of pucks over the break here, and I'm ready to go. I've totally forgot about it and just turn a new page.
Next question is from Dayon. Dayon, go ahead.
Jared, when this team has won championships recently, it did so with a great third line. Not a good one, but a great one. How much do you take upon yourself, and obviously with Patty there, and once Horny comes back, how much do you guys take on yourselves to be that great third line?
It's going to be huge. We look at ourselves like the game changers, and we feel like we have something that a lot of teams don't. We've got that veteran presence with Patty and Horny as well, and I'm just trying to compliment those guys in every way I can.
Next question is from Seth Harbaugh. Go ahead, Seth.
Hey, Jared, you mentioned Patrick Barlow there. What kind of presence does he carry with this team, even having only been here for a short bit? And what kind of player is he still at age 40 right now, from what you can observe?
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't hear you there. I kind of lost you.
Asking about Patrick Barlow. What kind of presence does he have still with your team this day, even after only being here for a little bit? And what kind of player is he at the age of 40?
I mean, he's everything. He can do everything for us. He can score goals. He showed he can do that. He can play well defensively, penalty kills, power play. He's a big body who goes to the net and gets to those dirty areas. And he's definitely a guy that I've looked up to. I still got a puck at home. Actually, he signed for me when I was 12. So it's pretty cool to be on his line right now. And we're looking to be game changers for this team.
Next question is from Jenna Harner. Go ahead, Jenna.
Hey, Jared, what's impressed you the most about the way that guys have kind of come into camp, knowing you have such a short period of time here before play ramps up?
Yeah, everybody's so competitive, and they want to be that guy. And we have one of the best leaders in the NHL, and with Sid, and he pushes the pace every single day, and that pushes the rest of us. So we're just trying to keep up.
Okay, we have a couple submitted via email too. What's the key to developing chemistry quickly with some of your new line mates?
I mean, I think it kind of starts off the ice first. We've sat down, had a coffee or two, and just talked and just kind of feel each other out. I feel like that's where it starts, mostly off the ice, and then the rest will kind of take care of itself. We'll see kind of what each other does best. And, I know personally with me and Patty, and, he likes to go to the net, and I'm just trying to find him as many times as I can, for sure.
Okay, a couple more. Dejan, go ahead.
Jared, you mentioned, Patrick Marleau has made a living going to the net and finishing. Patrick Hornquist was born there. What is your approach? Because I know how much you like playing center. I know how comfortable you are there. But what's your approach as the guy in the middle with two guys like that? Because it doesn't strike me as a line that's going to be doing a whole lot of tic-tac-toe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, we have plays. We're not going to take a stick out of each other's hand. We're going to make plays when we can. But when we got to keep it simple, I feel like that's where we're going to be at our best. Whether I got to put the puck on the net and let them go for it. I'm just trying to focus on complimenting them as much as I can, like I said. And, whether that's just, throwing the puck at the net and those two are in front and banging away, and, I'll do the rest.
Next question's from Dan Potash. Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, Jared. Thanks for doing this. We all know that the break, which was not planned, can be good for some players like Jake Gensel, who was able to rebound or get better from an injury and most likely will be back at full strength when you guys get to the bubble. How can that same kind of break be good for yourself or other players who just maybe wanted to kind of take a break, reset, not focus as much? I know you touched a little bit more about on this earlier as far as shooting the puck and not passing the puck, but maybe the mental break of getting away and kind of resetting.
Yeah, I think it's good. Obviously Getzy was a huge part of our team, and it sucked when we lost, and we lost a great goal scorer and a guy who did a lot for us, right? So we're happy to have him back, and you can even see in practice like he's back to 100%. He looks great, and he's scored a lot of goals. So, for me personally, that break was I went in there with I hadn't scored in a while, but like I said, I went home, shot some pucks, and just kind of like hit reset. I'm not the type of guy to kind of dwell on something like that. And, I know I'm going to get my opportunities, and, I got to take advantage of them.
Last one, Seth Harbaugh. Go ahead, Seth.
Jared, you mentioned Patrick signed a puck for you when you were a kid. What was the circumstances? Or did you go to a game? Did you go to like a camp or something like that? How did that all come about?
So I went to a game in Arizona. My family had a house down there. Patrick, he was playing for the Sharks at the time, and they were playing the Coyotes. And my agent kind of Wojciech Wolski was a guy in my agency, and I went down to see him and Shane Doan. And I was really young, so I was kind of starstruck. And I remember I met Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau, and Patty signed a puck for me, and I actually have it. My parents are moving, so they found the puck, and my dad's been sending me photos of it.